Hey guys, welcome back. It's time for another tutorial. This time I'm going to be going over movie skip. Now movie skip is the trick where you, instead of doing honey skip through this building here and then clipping down and, dying at the same frame as the cutscene starts. Instead, what movie skip does is you spray this M and you collect the blue coin going through the cutscene trigger, and that way you can save warp or save and quit back to the title screen and skip the cutscene that way. So to start off this trick, just like with honey skip, you'll be coming out of Pianta, so I just safe position myself here. And you want to come down here. So I'm going to go over the fast setup first, which I find to be more consistent. And that is basically, you see these 4 tiles here? Like, I'm in the middle of them. You can see where they intersect. You want to stand just a little bit in front of that intersection, but not too far in front. So you're going to want to spray this M. And the goal will be to get the text box. If you get the save text box, then you know it worked. So you want to spray that and then dive through it. And when you dive, you kind of want to be angled. I don't think it really matters, but I prefer to angle him a tiny bit to the left. So yeah, let's do it. So that means it worked. If you get this box, which means you can save and quit or whatever. So you'd want to save and quit, so it would look like this on the JP version. Some things to note here. You can see the horizontal speed is 45.04. So basically this trick only works with that horizontal speed. Which is interesting, because that kind of means it's like frame perfect. But with the setup and everything, and the game is like 30 FPS, it's really not as precise as you would think. It's just all about having that position. So next, I'm going to be going over an alternative strat you could use, which gives you a little bit more time to set up. I'm not as big of a fan of it as I said before. But it's just an alternative if you don't like this. So, yeah. The only thing you have to keep in mind with that last strat is you have to hit the coin, which can be a little bit tricky. But as long as you hit the coin, it'll pretty much work. So now I'm going to go over the other strat you could use, which starts basically the same. You just come down here. Instead of setting up in the last spot, though, you're going to set up here. And you want to get Mario pretty much in the middle of these tiles. If you can see his shadow, you want it to line up with the crease between these tiles and the ones above them. So this should work. Just kind of be in this area here. And same as before, you'll spray the M. Now for this next part, you want to line up Flood's nozzle with a spot on the roof, which I will circle. And this setup gives you plenty of time to do it. If you don't feel like you're in the right spot, you can just spray the M again. So you want to line up just like so. And this time, you'll see the speed's different, but the same effect applies. If you have this speed, with this setup, it'll work every time. And same as before, you know you get it if you get the text box. So from here, again, you can just save. But like I said, I really don't like this strat. I think it's quite a bit more precise. I guess the pros would be that you can take a while to set it up if you need it. And you don't have to time when the coin's falling. But it's just really too precise, I think. It did take me quite a few takes to get this, so it's really not the best strat. But, I mean, I figured I'd include it because maybe you'll prefer it. So yeah. Okay, so now I'm going to be on the normal game, not practice codes, and I will show you how this looks from the moment you exit Pianta through executing movie skip. So that is what a successful movie skip sequence looks like. From here, you'd either go to Bianco or Rico, depending on your route preference. As far as how fast movie skip is, it's about the same as a honey skip route. If you can do honey skip pretty quickly. So really, it's just preference. I like movie skip because there's less to mess up. For any percent, especially. Also for hoverless, you definitely want to do movie skip because that's like your only choice, unless you want to watch the cutscene. So yeah. Thanks for watching. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to leave those below. And I'll catch you next time. Peace.